Hey, welcome to Rick's Corner. I'm going to do a little monologue today. I don't have a guest today, but I will be adding more guests. As I said to you, we're changing in September and October. We're doing a new set here, and we're going to be having Rick's Corner 1, which is bodybuilding and nutrition, and Rick's Corner 2, which is pro wrestling and training. So I'm going to try to have both fields, as I have backgrounds in both. I have to appease the audiences, because that's what they want. And if I don't get a guest, I'll talk to you myself. And what I really want to talk about are shoulder injuries, because it's prevalent in bodybuilding. Everybody I know today has something wrong with the shoulder. It's usually the rotator cuff, or it's something in the joint. And I just want to stress the point that back in the days when we trained, we would do the Arnold presses up and down the rack. We'd start with maybe 30 pounds and work up to 80s and back down to 30s non-stop. And yes, I got great shoulder development out of it. We do the same thing with the lateral raises, all the way up and all the way back. But over time, like anything, like a car or any joint, the joint starts to wear. And it starts to wear out cartilage, and it starts to build arthritis. And it does it over a period of time. You're not even aware of it, and then one day it hits you. So I want to share some x-rays. I went last week and I had my right shoulder x-rayed and my left. Now this is a period of 50 years of training, and also 46 years of pro wrestling. And in pro wrestling, as many of you guys know, we always work the left arm, and the left arm takes a beating. In '65, someone grabbed my arm and they wrenched it, and in all these years it's just gotten progressively worse. Well, I still train every day, and I still do shoulders twice a week, and I do maybe 12 to 16 sets of shoulders. I can do lateral movements, I can do all these things. Putting a jacket on hurts, sleeping hurts like hell. When I sleep on my right hand falls asleep. I sleep on my left shoulder hurts. So I got an x-ray. I want to see what was going on. Now, take a look at the right shoulder. You'll see there's a definite line where the shoulder joint meets the clavicle, which is okay. It's not great, but it's not really bad. That's the way the shoulder should be, at least if it's going to be mobile. Now, take a look at my left x-ray. See that white area all where the joint's supposed to be? That is arthritis over a period of years. That's calcium buildup. That shoulder, by all rights, my doctor said, should not be moving at all. It's frozen. It's called frozen shoulder. You look it up on Google. Well, I said I can move it. I can go forward, side, back and forth. It doesn't seem to matter. I can move it, and I work out on it every day. I use it for chest and all my workout, the whole thing. Yes, it does hurt at times, and sometimes it doesn't, but I still use it. So what he's told me is the fact, and this is for you younger guys that are still going to train the rest of your life, the fact that I've worked out every day all these years and kept healthy and in shape and eat properly and do my sets and reps, it's kept me mobile. It's kept me able to move around. Now somebody else close to my age who sits home and does nothing can't move. They get this arthritis in there. They can't lift their arm. My mom was 97. She had it. She had a real tough time with it. But I know a lot of guys who have it as well, and they can't move. You get it in your hip, you get it in your knees, you get it in your shoulder joints. Many people get arthritis in the back. That's the bad one. That when it's something really, really serious is wrong. There's not much you can do other than take pain medication. There's no way to get the arthritis out of there. They can go and scrape it, but it comes right back. So my advice is to a lot of you guys training heavy. I know heavy gets you want to be big, you want to train heavy, but also realize down the road it's going to affect you, and you're going to have something like I have on the shoulder. So I would suggest doing more reps. Even Rich Piana, Dave Half, and some of these guys, John Keane said, higher reps now, lighter weight, and keep that thing mobile. You'll still gain size, but you won't have the damage to the joint like I did. So that's just a word to the wise. I just want to make sure that you understand when you train your shoulders, or any body part for that matter, take it easy. It's not, you want to do what you got to do. Now, I did say that I was going to have a bodybuilder pick of the week. I said this last week, and I've had so much mail. I've had 50 submissions, and it's really hard to pick somebody good. Most of the pictures were perfect. I had one guy send me a picture in a pair of jeans and his shirt off laying on a couch and no head. You couldn't even see him. I had one guy send a nude shot, and I don't want that. But John Dusek, 25 years old, from New Jersey, 6'2", 230 pounds. Check this guy out. This guy looks phenomenal. He's big, he's ripped, he's got all the muscularity that you need, and he is my bodybuilder of the week for Rick's Corner. I pick him. I think the guy's great. So, John, I want you to know you're up here, and we're looking at you. And if you ever get out to California and you want to sit and chat on Rick's Corner and talk about your training, I'd love to hear it. It'd be really good to do. Or we could Skype it for that matter. But, John, you're my pick of the week, the bodybuilder for Rick's Corner. And just keep sending me photos, and I'll keep picking people and go from there. Be sure to go to Anabolics Outlaws and click on their store. I have an array of t-shirts on their designs. I have the new product More, which gives you a pump in and out of the gym. And their supplements are great. It's a good website. They ship right away, and we're all happy. So stay tuned for more Rick's Corner. I'm going to have more guests. I have people coming up all the time. I'm going to get Lou Ferrigno later on this year. He did promise me he'd come on. So we're going to talk about that. And also I want to tell you that World Gym is now our sponsors, and World Gym is worldwide. That's the gym I train in. Joe Gold owns Gold's, and he also owns World. So you got the same guy with the Gold's equipment building the World Gym equipment, and it was a phenomenal gym. It was right out my door. But stay tuned for more Rick's Corner, because I'm going to bring you some good stuff. And thanks again. Send us those pictures.
Racing.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.